Hey guys, it's Jordan. So for those of you who have already seen parts 1 and 2 of this tale as it's been unfolding, here's the timestamp for you guys so you can go to the new material. But for those of you who are new here, here's a recap.
Previously on the Jordan Taylor Show.
So Sarah and I, trying to be good neighbors, we say that we'll take Tiamo into our house. But one day Sarah comes back upstairs and she's like, she's gone. She's literally gone. I cannot find this cat. There is a gap between the ceiling and the wall. I'm looking for those big glowing eyes. Boom, baby. So all seems well and good, but the problem is I can't get to her and I can't talk her down. She hasn't eaten or drank in 2.5 days at this point. Third day now. My neighbor comes over after work, tries to talk her down some more. She finally comes, cat in hand. I put a bunch of stuff in front of these closet doors. She moved the vacuum cleaner. She's back up in the ceiling.
And then 1 month later, part 2.
After the conclusion of the original video, Tiamo stayed in the ceiling for another solid, I want to say 3 weeks. Our neighbor came over a few more times to try and talk her down, and this cat wanted nothing to do with the situation. So me and Sarah devised a diabolical scheme. There are 2 holes in the wall, one low and one high. We grab some cardboard, we grab some duct tape, and what do? We block off the bottom hole. But the thing was, to make sure that she can still get down out of the top hole, I had to slide the stepping stool back into the closet. So the problem naturally being that maybe out of desperation, she could indeed get on top of the stepladder and jump back up into the top hole, totally negating our cute little, you're not gonna outsmart me, not this time now. I grabbed that duct tape, I put it everywhere on the floor. I wake up the next morning and it appears that we have a visitor. We have caught this creature. So that's the conclusion of the story. There might be a part 3 if anything else terrible happens.
Or if anything wonderful happens.
No, it's only if anything terrible happens. I said I was only ever gonna make a part 3 of this highly anticipated saga if something terrible happened to Tiamo. The cat stuck in the wall. Whatever happened to her? What was her ultimate fate? I have heard you guys ask this question for literally 5 months now. Tweets, emails, everything. Yes, we did get her out of the wall, but whatever happened after that? Did she make it home? For those of you who are new to this channel, my wife and I homed my neighbor's cat because for some reason she all of a sudden started to try to literally murder her other cat over there, just constantly, out of the blue. We took her in so that the 2 cats could kind of cool down, and then eventually we would reintroduce them together with some methods, and hopefully they would, be friends again. Hopefully. If it didn't work out, Tiamo was gonna be kicked out. She was gonna be gone. So when we gave her back, what happened? Did they get along? Look, I wasn't gonna make this video, but the outcry was so loud and so consistent for so long, literally like 5 months, that I'm kind of forced to. So here is part 3 of the Our Cat is Stuck in the Wall saga, as it has been dubbed. Did Tiamo make it home? That's what you guys want to know. Well, yes and no. No, she didn't make it back across the street to my neighbor's home. She's staying with us, in our home, for good. See, after 6 months of having this cat be terrified of us, truly terrified, I thought it was a lost cause. I thought she was never gonna be okay, ever. Even when we finally got her out of the wall, she hid from us for like 16 weeks downstairs on the hot water heater. Months and months of trying to get her over a big move with new people. Hours and hours of time invested in this cat who just gave you nothing back. I started to think it was impossible. I really did. I thought it was impossible. I didn't think she was ever gonna be a normal cat again. But literally, right when we were about to give up, like the moment that we were gonna call it quits, it was like she all of a sudden realized we were actually trying to help her. And we weren't like these scary monsters who were waiting for the right opportunity to just rip her apart and eat her. I would go to prison. All at once, she just always wanted to be around us. Constantly. When we were sleeping, she always wanted to be near us, like right next to us. It gets kind of annoying sometimes, I'll admit. When we were gone, she started to make it very, very apparent that she missed us a lot. When I would edit videos for this channel, she would sit in my lap forever, and then she would only get up to go to sleep, even if it was like really, really late into the night, when I would get up to go to sleep. It was weird. It was almost like a switch or something that just turned on in her brain. She finally realized, after all this time, that we were actually friends. And look, I'll admit, I've pretty much always been a dog kind of person on that side of the spectrum, but I don't know, there's something about Tiamo that I just really, really like. It probably sounds stupid, but maybe it's like everything that we've been through together that, I don't know, you know? So anyways, no, Tiamo is not dead. She is not gone. She is not stuck in the wall again. She is right here. Actually, it took me 10 minutes to get her to hop up on the couch. Trust me, this is staged. Tiamo has a new beginning in the Taylor house. I guess we have a cat now. And that is the end of the story, finally. Thank God. I will see you next week.